Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. So we're going to jump in here to the speed run. I've been absent again for a couple more days. I've been tired. God, I've just been ornery, really. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get in here and do another game tonight. See what we got. 875, this guy. All right. So, Caro Kann versus E4. I don't know how he got that sweet-ass little airplane next to his name. I wouldn't mind to have an airplane. Yeah, well. We're going to get an advance. Takes. Yeah, this is the line. Yeah, you got to take. And then you got to. We're going to play the Karpov. We're going to play the Karpov. So you can play here and do the Tartakower, but I don't really want to do that. I think it's more principled to just do this. Now you got to be careful about this move when you do that, because then you could end up blundering a smothered mate, and that's not good for anybody. Unless you're the one doing the smothering, and then, in which case it's it's good for you. So I could play this, but I think, yeah, let's take that. Just get that nice knight out of the center of the board, and then we'll rotate this guy back into the center here. All right, or well, back to F6, where, unblocking that bishop, get him back on a good diagonal. I mean, a good square, and maybe get this bishop off this nice square here. Okay. I mean, are we just trading everything? I mean, is that the plan? I mean, so here, obviously I can't do that because then I just get absolutely crushed. If I play here, maybe he just jumps into the center. If I take that, he centralizes the queen. I don't really want to lock this guy behind the pawns, so I'm kind of thinking about Fianchetto in here. Is that crazy? I can't really delay I could play that. I also could play here and kind of keep my options open to a degree. If he plays that, I'm not terribly worried about that. I have that, but then this. Could play here, pressure that, and develop the queen at the same time. So that does put pressure here and here. I'm going to take that. Spent a whole bunch of time thinking about it for no good reason. Because, I mean, we're just going to take and then centralize that queen. So I could play this. I'm not terribly keen on that. I want a castle. If I play here, he's got that. If I play here and we trade, let's play that. Let's play that. His queen's undefended, so he's going to have to take or get out of the center of the board. So we'll start with that. We're happy with that. Because that nice centralized queen is kind of not great. I gotta say, I have played this terribly. This is just not good at all. So he doesn't want to trade. Okay. So I have this. If I take and he goes here, he loses a pawn. So I think this may be a perfectly reasonable move to play. I mean, I feel like that's coming. I could play here and force this trade. He can't play that or I would take. If I go here, he doesn't have... I guess really kind of does. Huh. If I go here, he can't hit the rook. So what does he do? You can't... Maybe he plays this himself. But then I could play that. Maybe make his pieces kind of awkward. Here. I'm going to Fianchetto and try to get castled. This guy could come here. Something like that. He plays this. I think that that's okay. Castle. Takes. Then you're kind of in jail a little bit. That's a reasonable move. I do like that. But I like castling even more. So let's go ahead and do that. Get castled, and then we'll sort the rest of that out after. So, yeah, but you're not really threatening a whole lot here. Because if you take, you're going to get pinned to the queen. So, I don't think that's great. I'm not terribly convinced. This, he takes, pin him to the queen, and then you're threatening this. So I think I should go ahead and line that up, and if he takes, just play that. So let's just look at this. So this is what I want to play. But maybe he does that. Take. here, then he's pinned. If I go here, he could just move this. Maybe like to there. Hitting all this good stuff. Let's go ahead and line that up. If he takes, then I could play that. So we'll start with that. Maybe get in a little bit of that action. And then maybe we could play this and start trying to kind of, yeah. So if I play here, can he take that? I still think no. Also, I have this, but that walks into this. So I do kind of like to harass that guy. Yeah, I'm going to play this. Because this, if he goes back, he loses the bishop. So that's the point. If you go here, I'm going to play that. And then that guy's hit, and I'm threatening the queen. So, yeah. You could play that. Fair. But then this and that, maybe. Right? Because if this gets on this diagonal, I'm hitting that. So then you're threatening a discovery against that bishop. So I think that is a reasonable move here. So let's go here and threaten this discovery, right? So you push here, and you hit the bishop and the rook. So now the bishop's trapped, and both rooks are hit. So that's not great. If you push, I'll just take, and I'm still hitting both rooks. If I take and he goes here, if I take and he drops back, now let's just do the math here. If I take, he's going to do that. Then I take, he drops back, and I pick that up, right? So this bishop, man, is just kind of a monster right here. Here, there, here, here. Wait, I got this right now. That, maybe then you double there. I'm going to win a rook, either way this goes. So if I take and he goes there, take, and here. All right, let's do that hitting the bishop. Because I'm going to win a rook either way this goes. You can't save both rooks at once. All right, so when I take that, now I've got an attack on this pawn. which perhaps this is the better way to take. So if I take, and do that, that's not, you're not going to win any awards for that. I think I have to take this. Do I take it with the queen, or do I take it with the rook? If I take with the rook, I don't like that this guy gets disconnected from the rest of the game, right? I mean, from the rest of the pieces. So I have that. I'm going to take that. Like that. Now, I have to be conscious here of a little, maneuver, something like that. Yeah, okay. But the queen is undefended, so when I play this, how do you protect the queen? Right? I mean, the bishop. If I play that, he could come back with an attack, and then it's a trade. But if I were to play this, if you take, you lose that. Which I think, could I do this and just threaten this guy outright? He could play that, but then you just take. So you play here, and now how do you get rid of the... Yeah. So I think you just play here. Because any move you make is an attack on this dude. And then this move, you just take because the queen's the first defender, right? So you would lose a rook. You'd lose both rooks, but you'd get a bishop and a queen in return. And then that just straight up drops the queen. You could get the rook, but then you lose the bishop. So... yeah, that's a little thing I had trouble with when I was a little bit lower rated too, is not seeing that, if you take something, that behind it could be a big problem. Like that you've pinned yourself by unleashing that rook. Alright. That's forced. Now, if I play that, is that forced? I'm going to take this. And now there's pressure on this diagonal here between these two. So I could do this. And then maybe he gets forced out. He resigns. Okay. I don't think that this was the best played game by me. But, we'll take that. 92%. I blundered. Where did I blunder? Okay, this was a blunder. Why is that a blunder? Okay, he plays that. Okay, but I play here. He does that. Takes here. I don't understand why that's a blunder. I don't know. So we played the Caro. So he does the 2 knights deal. Karpov variation. He goes there. We exchange off. Okay. That's best. Queen in the center is best. And then straight away, this is what I was thinking. That's what I was looking at. And then I kind of go astray a little bit here. Okay, rook over's best. Yeah, and then from here it's just... Oh, geez. Yeah, and here it's just, yeah, completely lost. So, I mean, where did this guy really go wrong? Well, I mean, you know, he allowed that little tactic where I was able to, over here, right, where I open up my bishop, and then I get this discovery. So this is where the kind of the wheels start coming off the bus, right here. Right? So I'm hitting your bishop, and I'm hitting both rooks. Takes, takes. When you pick that back up, I didn't play it perfectly, but, I mean, you just win a rook here. I mean, you know, fine. And then when you play this, like I said, I thought that this may be the best move, or maybe that, but there's nothing wrong with that move either. I guess in reality, it makes sense to play this because here you're losing an exchange. Right here, like you do get a queen, but you lose the... Well, not really, because you pick this up. So, I mean, I guess you do lose the exchange. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't just take... Yeah. And then, yeah, there you go. So, anyway, if y'all like that, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. So, see y'all in the next video. Later, guys.